Hi there, my name is Paola and today I'm going to be taking you on a short vinyasa class. So feel free to grab any props if you need to, it is all levels. So if you have any towels, straps, blocks, now is the time to get it. And we're going to start at the front of the mat. We're going to do some stretches before we start flowing. So come to the front of the mat and bring the feet together. Butterfly. This is a great pose to stretch the inner thighs, to stretch the groins, and just butterfly the legs. Sitting up tall. Breathe in. Connecting to your breath. And then stay here for 2 deep inhales and 2 long and steady exhales. Start walking the hands all the way to the front of the mat, falling from the hips, not the waist. So avoid rounding the spine. Keep reaching forward. Inhale, and on the exhale, maybe take the forehead to the mat. If that's not available today, it's fine. Remember to trust the process, to enjoy the journey. So wherever you are, just surrender. And then slowly walk the hands back, coming into seated. I always like to start the class with a little bit of stretches. So keep your right foot in and extend your left leg to the front of the mat. Option to bend the left knee or keep the leg straight. Maybe your toes are facing up so that way you're stretching the left hamstring. You can bring the right foot closer to your groins, or you can take your right foot on top of your left inner thigh for your half lotus. If you have a half lotus, maybe take the right arm around the back to find the toes. If you can find a bind, it's okay. Maybe you grab the towel, maybe you grab the strap. So do you. Do what feels good for you. And then take the arms all the way up on the inhale, lengthen the spine, and on the exhale, slowly fall forward. Knee to nose. Keep reaching forward, connecting with the breath. Remember to keep a straight back. Stay here for one more breath. And now come all the way up. Release the right leg, taking the right leg to meet the left at the front of the mat. Move the flesh out of the way. Sweep the arms all the way up. Inhale, and on the exhale, slowly fall forward. For your Paschimottanasana, forward fold. So keep reaching forward. Keep a straight back. Relaxing the shoulders, the neck, and the face. And just surrendering here. Come all the way up. Shake the legs. And let's come into our tabletop. So come into a tabletop. Spread all 10 fingers. Knees directly under the hips. Wrists directly under the shoulders. And we're going to do some cat-cows, warming up the body from the inside out. So look up. Drop the belly, shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, come up. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. And we're going to open the shoulders. So walk the left hand a little bit towards the right. Take your right arm all the way up. Look at the right fingertips. Maybe roll the right shoulder back a little bit more. Inhale. And on the exhale, thread the needle. Taking the right arm under the left. Taking the right arm as far out as you can. In here, you can stay or play. Everything is optional. Maybe you take the left arm around the back to grab your right inner thigh. You can stay here, or once again, challenge yourself by shifting the weight into the right leg as you take the left leg all the way up to the sky. Engage your core and your glutes. Find your balance. You can bend the knee too and kick into the left hand. If you find your balance in here and you still want some more, maybe pick up the right foot off the mat, balancing on the right knee. So wherever you are, slowly start coming down. With the left hand, push yourself up. Take the right arm all the way up on the inhale. And on the exhale, bring it down. Other side, walk the right hand a few inches to the left. Spread all 5 fingers. And then take your left arm all the way up for a twist. Looking at the left fingertips. Maybe rolling the left shoulder back a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, thread the needle. Once again, stay or play. Maybe take the right arm around the back, grabbing the left inner thigh. Maybe taking your right leg all the way up to the sky. Engage the right inner thigh, glutes and core. Bend the knee. If that feels good, kicking into the right hand. Or maybe pick up the left foot off the mat, balancing on the left knee. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then slowly come up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hand down. I always like to warm up the wrist before we start flowing. I believe, especially in a vinyasa class, there's a lot of pressure on the wrist. So take your fingers to the outside and then start rocking side to side. Always warm up the wrist, especially if you're doing handstands or arm balances. But even Chaturangas or up dogs and cobras and down dogs can put a lot of stress on the wrist. So start taking the hands in different directions. Moving the hands in different directions, keeping all 10 fingers spread, grabbing the mat with the finger pads. Start creating that muscle connection with the mat. And then flip the hands upside down so the palms are facing the sky. You can rock back and forth if that feels good. So make this as intense or as gentle as you want. And then take the hands back to the mat. Spread all 10 fingers, tuck your toes, and push yourself into your down dog. And then start walking your dog. Sending the hips all the way back and up. Getting into the hamstrings. Shaking your head, yes. Shaking your head, no. Come high on the toes and bend the knees. Bring your chest a little closer to your thighs for your turbo dog. And then send the hips all the way up to the sky. Maybe your thighs are burning already. At least mine are. So stay here for 2 more breaths. Gazing between the feet. And then bring both heels back to the mat, coming back into your down dog. Look forward and then walk all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. So shift the weight into the toes, not the heels. Maybe grab opposite elbows, either in front of the legs or behind the legs, and just hang heavy here. Releasing any tension in the lower back. Relaxing the shoulders, the neck, the face. Rocking side to side if that feels good, or finding stillness. Release the bind if you have one. And let's work a little bit on core before we start flowing. So take your left hand a few inches to the left, about 6 inches away from the left foot. And then spread all 5 fingers. With your index and your middle finger, we're gonna grab the big toe of the right foot. You're gonna start shifting the weight into the left leg. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, slowly start taking the right leg all the way up. Connecting the core, connecting with the breath. Find your balance through the breath. And then slowly start taking the right leg back. Now we're gonna do the other side, so spread the fingers of the right hand. The right hand is a few inches away from the right foot. I'll say about 6 inches. And now start shifting the weight into the right leg. Avoid sinking into the right hip. And then take your big toe of the left foot. Inhale, and on the exhale, slowly start taking the left leg all the way up. Stay connected with the breath. And then slowly with control, we take the left leg back to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Look up halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Take the arms all the way up to the sky. Coming into standing. And now take the hands by the side. And we're ready to start flowing. So, reconnect to your breath. Take the hands by the side. Feel grounded through all 10 toes. Reconnect to your intentions. And now sweep the arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale with the flat back, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up halfway. Exhale, take the right leg back. And then left leg back. Come into your plank. So stay high on the toes. Engage the core. Building some strength in here. And just breathe. We're gonna stay here for 3 breaths. Keeping that core engaged. Pushing the mat away, so engage the shoulders. Avoid sinking down into the shoulders. One more breath in here. And now roll yourself into your down dog. Bring the feet a little closer together. And now take your right leg all the way up to the sky. Come high on the toes of the left foot. Bring the right knee to the nose and round the spine. Hug the knee towards the chest. Keep pushing the mat away. And then step the right foot through. We're coming into a warrior one, so your back foot is on a 45-degree angle. And now take your arms all the way up. Make sure your back foot is on a 45-degree angle. Your toes are facing forward. Make sure that your knees stack on top of the heel. Arms by the side. Palms facing each other. Hips are facing forward. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Take the hands to the mat, frame the right leg, and then send it back. Coming back into your plank. Now lower yourself down, Chaturanga. Elbows are facing back. Hug the rib cage. Abdo Cobra, inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Bring your feet a little closer together. And then take your left leg all the way up to the sky. Come high on the toes of the right foot. And bring the left knee to the nose. Hug, 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 hug. Push the mat away. And then step the left foot through. Back foot on the 45-degree angle. Sweep the arms up. Warrior one. Connect to your breath. Take the hands back to the mat, frame the left foot. Take it back. And now lower yourself down, Chaturanga. Up the core cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Find your breath in here. We're here for 5 breaths. We got 3 more to go. Remember long inhales through the nose and long exhales through the nose. Look up and then walk all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, look up halfway. Exhale, fold. Reverse one dive, arms all the way up. Inhale and exhale, bring the hands to the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold, keep it flat back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, jump, walk or hop. Chaturanga. Up the cobra, inhale. Down dog. Exhale. How's everyone doing? Find your breath in here. Bring the feet a little closer together. And then sweep your right leg all the way up to the sky. Come high on the toes of the left foot and bring the right knee to the nose and hug, 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 hug. Engage the core. And then step the right foot through, coming into your warrior two. So warrior two, make sure that your back foot is on a 90-degree angle. Your front knee stack over the heel. Toes and knee are facing forward. Hips are facing the left side. Arms by the side. Keep the front knee bent. Gaze over the right shoulder. Make sure that your front heel is in line with the arch of your back foot. Reverse your warrior, so reach forward and now reach all the way back. Keep reaching back. Option to take the left hand to the left knee. Maybe take it around the back, grabbing the right inner thigh. Maybe coming high on the toes of the right foot. And just keep reaching back, opening the right side of the body. Come back into your warrior two. Side angle, right hand goes to the mat. Left arm reaches up. Look at the left fingertips. Make sure that you have one straight line all the way from the left fingertips to the right hand. Keep twisting all the way from the center line. Stay or play, you can stay there or take the left arm around the back to find a half a bind, grabbing the right inner thigh. You can take a full bind by taking the right arm under the right leg, interlacing hands behind the back. You can stay here once again or play. Bird of Paradise is an option, so we shift the weight into the right leg. Left leg comes to the front of the mat. We start shifting the weight into the left leg, and then slowly we come up. Oop. When you come up, you can stay here with the knee bend or start straining the right leg. Wherever you are, we're meeting back in our side angle pose. And then come back into your warrior two. Reverse your warrior, reach back. And now cartwheel the arms down, framing that right leg. Take it back. Come into your plank. Lower yourself down, Chaturanga. Up the cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Sweep your left leg all the way up to the sky. Come high on the toes of the right foot and bring the left knee to the nose. And then step it through. Come into your warrior two. So remember your alignment. Your left knee and toes are facing forward. Your back foot is on a 90 degree. And your front heel is in line with the arch of your back foot. Arms by the side. Reach forward, flip the left hand, and then reverse your warrior. Keep reaching back. Any variation is welcome. Back to your warrior two. Side angle. Stay or play. Yogi's choice. Back to your warrior two. Reverse the warrior one more time. And now cartwheel the arms down, framing that left leg. Take it back to your plank. Lower yourself down, Chaturanga. Up the cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. And we're here for 5 breaths. Finding strength with every breath. And I always like to remind you, this is your practice. So you do as much or as little as you want. And we're just here to feel good. Two more breaths in here. And child's pose is always available. So look forward, jump, walk, hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse one dive, take the arms all the way up to the sky on the inhale. And on the exhale, bring the hands to the heart. We're going to be coming into a chair pose, so bring your toes together. Sweep the arms up on the inhale, and on the exhale, bring the hands to the heart and start squatting down. So make sure that your toes are touching and your heels are about a thumb away from each other. So sit down, low, squat down as much as you can. Keep the tailbone in, straight back, and take the left elbow to the right knee for a gentle twist. Gaze up. Shift the weight into the right leg and take your left leg back. We're coming into a low lunge. So we're high on the toes of the left foot. And then come up. Open the arms, one wheel. Exhale, take the right hand to the left knee and reach back with the left hand. Keep reaching back. Cartwheel the arms down to the inside of the right leg and then start walking the right leg out. Bring the knee and toes to the mat. Stay high or come to the forearms. You can take your right foot to the outside of the right foot and maybe rock side to side. Opening the right hip. You have the option to rock side to side if that feels good. Come into the left forearm and take your right hand to the right knee and just push it out. And just push, push, push. And breathe into the right hip. Gaze up. You have the option to bend the left knee, grab the foot, taking the left foot a little closer to your glutes for a quad stretch. This feels good. If you have the left foot in hand, release. And then come up. You have different options in here. You can come high on the toes of the left foot. Maybe take the right shoulder under the right knee. Chaturanga arms so your elbows are facing back. You're gonna come low, okay? Hugging the rib cage and then pick up the right leg off the mat. Bring the body forward, coming into your Ekapada Kundinasana. And then another option is to start walking the right foot in, coming into your sleeping pigeon. If your right leg is a little tight, maybe your pigeon is gonna look more like this. So your right foot is closer to your groins. And that's okay. You can always put a block under the hips if that feels better. If your hips are a little bit more open, then feel free to walk the right foot forward. So your leg is parallel to the front of the mat. Make sure that your hips are facing forward, your hips are square. Your back leg should be straight all the way from the left hip to the left toes. Sit up tall in here. And then slowly start walking the hands forward. You can take the chest to the mat. And just allow yourself to relax in here. Checking in with the body. Sending the breath to areas of the body that feel sticky, tight. Redirecting your breath there. Make sure that you keep pressing down on the hips. You have the option to stay here, or if you want to open the shoulders, you can thread the needle by taking the left arm under the right arm and taking the right arm around the back to find the toes. Stay here for one more breath. Wherever you are, unwind. And now we're going to bring the left leg over the right leg, coming into our Mayandrasana. So make sure that your left foot is grounded on the right side of the body. If not, it's fine. Your right foot should be closer to your left glute. Make sure that your hips are both on the mat. Both sit bones on the mat, I'm sorry. And now sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Inhale. And on the exhale, take the right elbow to the left knee. Left hand comes behind the back as a kickstand. Keeping that flat back, look over the left shoulder. If you can take the right elbow to the left knee, you can always grab the left knee for a gentle twist. If you want to take a bind, then take the right arm around and under the left knee, and then take the left arm around the back and interlace the hands. Twisting poses are great to massage internal organs. Detoxing the body. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And then release. Counter pose to the other side, taking both hands and right ear to the mat. And then come all the way up. Take the hands to the mat. Push yourself up however you can. And then take your legs back into your down dog. Roll yourself into your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog cobra. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Other side. Sweep your left leg all the way up to the sky. Come high on the toes of the right foot. Bring the left knee to the nose and step it through, coming into your warrior 2. So remember your alignment. Left heel is in one straight line with the arch of the right foot. Hips are facing to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. Flip the left hand, reach forward, and now reach back. Keep reaching back. Look up, jump or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse one dive, take the arms all the way up to the sky. Inhale. And on the exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Bring the feet a little closer together. So your toes are touching and your heels are about a thumb away from each other. We're going to be coming into our chair pose. So sweep the arms up, inhale, start bending the knees and take the hands to the heart. Right elbow to left knee for a gentle twist. Gaze up. Shift the weight into the left leg and take your right leg back. Balance is different every day. And I always like to mention in my class, after the age of 25, our balance starts deteriorating. That's why it's important to practice balancing poses. So come all the way up, whoop, and then cartwheel. Wheel the arms. Exhale, left hand to the right knee, right arm reaches back. And then cartwheel the arms down to the inside of the left leg. Bring the right knee and toes to the mat. And then start walking the left foot out. Coming into the outside of the left foot. Opening the hip just a little bit more. Stay high or come down to the forearms. Rock side to side. And just breathe into the left hip, Be mindful of the breath. Stay here or come into the right forearm. Taking the left hand to the left knee and just push it out. Just a gentle push. Opening that left hip a little bit more. For a quad stretch, you can bend the right knee, grab the foot, and take a little closer to the glutes. Release the right foot. And we're gonna come into our sleeping pigeon. Before you go into the sleeping pigeon, you have the option to come high on the toes of the right foot. Take the left knee under the left, on top of the left shoulder. Chaturanga arms so your elbows are facing back. And then pick up the left leg. Shift the weight forward. Come into your Ekapada Kondinasana. Walk the left foot in. Make sure that your hips are square. Right leg is in one straight line. Remember your options if your hips are open or they're a little tight. Depends how you put your foot either closer to your groin or start taking the left leg forward to be parallel with the front of the mat. Stay here for 2 breaths. Keep a flat back, sit up tall. And then slowly start walking the hands and just melting the chest down. Option to stay here or open the shoulders by taking the right arm under the left. And then taking the left arm around the back to find the toes of the left foot. And just keep pressing down on the hips. Allowing yourself to relax in this awkward pose. Knowing that when we are in challenging poses and we breathe and we connect to our deepest self and we find that connection with mind, body, and breath. The same connection is going to help us deal with any problems, any struggles in life. That's why we like to take our practice off the mat to find balance on our daily life. And then slowly release the left foot. Push yourself up. And then swing the right leg forward, taking the right foot over the left thigh. Right foot is closer to the right glute. Lengthen the spine. Sweep the arms up on the inhale, and on the exhale, take the right hand behind the back as a kickstand. Left elbow to the right knee for a gentle twist. Or you can always grab the knee if that feels better. Gaze over the right shoulder. If you want to take a bind, take your left hand under and around the right knee, and right arm reaches behind the back to find a bind. And just keep breathing in here, maybe twisting a little bit deeper on every exhale. One more breath in here. Release wherever you are. Counter pose to the other side, hands and left ear to the mat. And then slowly push yourself up. Take your hands to the front of the mat. Come back into your standing pose. Take your legs back into your down dog. And then roll yourself into your Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. And we stay here for 5 breaths. Option to take a child's pose. Just do what feels good for you. Remember, there's no expectations, there's no judgment. One more breath in here. And however you can, let's meet at the front of the mat. We're gonna be laying flat on the mat. So take your feet closer to your glutes. Knees and toes are facing forward. Coming into your bridge pose. So come high, taking the hips as far up as you can. Maybe coming a little higher on the toes. You can also walk the shoulders under, finding a bind. Engage the glutes. Engage the inner thighs. Then slowly release the bind, come down to the heels and bring the hips back to the mat. Give yourself a hug. Rock side to side or find stillness. Come into your shoulder stand, maybe a plow. So walk the shoulders under. Point the toes or flex. Just be mindful of the spine. And when you're ready to come down, bring your hands to your lower back. And then one vertebra at a time, start coming flat on the mat. Give yourself one more hug. Rock side to side. And then take your feet up. Grab the outside of the feet for your happy baby. So you have the option to just have a relaxed baby, or if you want to open the hips just a little bit more before we wrap it up, you can always use the strength of the arms to pull the knees a little closer to the chest, a little closer to the mat. And just breathing here for 2, 1, release. Another option is to grab the inner thighs, or maybe grab the heels. Anything you can grab into. Coming into your straddle. And then slowly take the legs all the way up to the sky. Take the arms all the way up and just shake them out. Sending some fresh blood back to the hips. Bring the knees to the chest one more time. And then keep your right knee in as you extend the left leg to the front of the mat. Pulling that right knee a little closer to the chest. Option to have the left leg engaged or relaxed. Maybe close the eyes. Allowing the body to start relaxing, to start coming back to your natural breath. Feeling the benefits of your yoga practice. And with the right hand, left hand, grab the right knee, taking the right arm up to the side of the mat. And then take the right knee for a twist. Gaze over the right shoulder. Enjoying this gentle twist. And if you want to deepen the twist, you can always bend the left knee, grab the foot. You can extend the right leg and grab the foot as well. So remember, that's optional. Wherever you are, release. Come back to neutral. Take the right leg to the front of the mat to meet the left. And invite the left knee in. Giving that left knee a hug. You can make circles with the foot. Take the right hand to the left knee. Left arm goes out. And take the left knee for a twist, keeping the left shoulder on the mat. Gaze over the left shoulder. stay or bend the right knee and grab the foot. Maybe start straightening the left leg out and grab the foot as well. As we prepare for our final Shavasana, release and take both legs to the front of the mat, mat width apart, windshield the feet to the outside of the mat. Take the arms by the side, hands facing up, and just let the armpits breathe. And just begin by relaxing the feet, relaxing the legs, glutes, back, shoulders, neck, arms, head, face, lips. And stay here for as long as you want. Finding peace, finding love, finding that connection with your mind, your breath, and your body. Knowing that every time you need to, you can always come back to your mat to let go of anything that does not serve you any longer, and to create space for everything you want to welcome to your life. I would like to thank you all for coming today, for stopping by, for practicing with me. Hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you.